Sometimes you want to highlight some particular values in a chart to compare them to the others, or simply emphasize them so that your audience can see the points you're making easily. For example, here I have a CO2 emission data. So basically, like x-axis is the countries, and then each country has a bar that visualize how much of CO emissions generating. Here, there's so many countries, but I want to highlight some of the few countries. Maybe like China and the US. Those are the two big countries in terms of like CO2 emissions. Here under the color, I go to the menu, and there's a menu says highlight. And this basically opened the color group and sort setting dialog that like you actually can open this from the just regular color setting too. And then under here, like you notice highlight, it's been already selected. Default color is light gray. That means whatever the colors that I'm going to specify is going to have the color, but all the other values, in this case, the countries, will have the light gray color. So here, like I want to highlight, let's say like China, right here, and I'm gonna use a red color for the China, and then the next one is US. So I'm gonna just type US, and then I'm gonna give a blue color here, and that's it. I'm gonna just click apply button, and then at this point, we have only two countries being highlighted, and this gives you the idea of how much of that, for example, particular China is being the big exporter or a big emissioners of the CO2. This is not just for the bar chart. You can use this highlight functionality for other charts as well. For example, I've already created this line chart. This one is showing the CO2 emissions by country over the years, over the maybe like 50 years or so. And then again, I want to highlight the China and the United States. So here under the color, I'm going to menu and then select the highlight. Basically, we're going to do the same thing. Here, like I'm going to just give the color to, US to blue and China to be red color, and then click apply. Boom. And then here we can see China's CO2 emission is dramatically increased after 2000. At this point, it passed the US. And then on the other hand, the US is actually declining around the same time, like after 2005. And then now it's basically kind of a downward trend. You can actually compare the one that you highlight with all the other countries. So you can kind of give it the context instead of having just US and China lines, but also having other lines, and you can see like how massive those values are. So the highlight feature makes it easier to emphasize the point of your interest. By highlighting some of the values in the chart, you can give more context along the chart you're presenting to your audience. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Bye.